reliable program that gives you all the information you need to know about the power sector, professionals in the industry, electrical products, government agencies, the stakeholders, and many more. Power Connect Show.
It's another engaging moment, another electrifying session, another power-packed time, if you like. It's the time for your delightful program, the Power Connect Show. And you know that it happens in no other place other than this station. That station that always makes sense. Now we radio, Niger FM 102.7. And of course, you know that even though you may not be able to attach a face to this name because to the voice, because you don't get to see me, though maybe those on social media will see the face. But even though you may not be able to attach a name to the voice, you know that the name you know that the name remains Ademola Benkranson Adegoke. And of course, whenever you hear the name, you expect another one to come, and that is the one you know as BB. Banji Busari. Banji, what's going to happen today?
Yeah, great moment on our program Power Connect Show, of course. A very, very exciting one, I can assure you that. ABC,
yeah,
we don't get any other country than Nigeria.
We don't.
Even though I know say tension day ground, whatever it is you want to do tomorrow, please remember that this is our country.
Nigeria
must not go down.
It shouldn't.
Whatever it is, it's within our rights to protest. But please, let's do it. Let's make it violent-free protest, so that our Nigeria will go. And say we correct ourselves, and when we correct ourselves, we go get better results.
Yes.
So
you know my own belief, Banji. All will be well tomorrow.
All will be well.
Will be well tomorrow.
Yes, it will be.
Let's get cracking.
Yes, let's get cracking, and we'll go. Yes, as usual. News and tidbits.
And the first one I have says, NEC grant discourse permission for direct power purchase. And the news says Electricity Industry Regulatory Body, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, has issued an order granting electricity distribution companies DISCOs the liberty to purchase bulk electricity power directly from generation companies, GENCOs, without the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading Company, MBET, acting as intermediary. In a circular jointly signed by the NEC chairman, Sanusi Garba, and the Commissioner Legal Licensing and Compliance, Dafe Akpeneye, the Commission stated that, and I quote, MBET shall forthwith cease to enter into new contracts for the purchase and resale of electricity and ancillary services in the Nigerian electricity supply industry, NESI. Any contract executed by NBET in violation of this order shall not be approved by the Commission and shall be treated as an infraction that is subject to regulatory sanction. End of quote. Before now, DISCOs could only purchase bulk power through NBET, which had been acting as the manager and administrator of the national power pool. The new order may be seen as a positive development by many industry stakeholders who before now had been clamoring for the scrapping of NBET to allow for more flexibility, proactiveness, and freedom of trading the NESI.
My own story now, my own news and to be say EKDC announces downtime on prepaid platforms.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Downtime is say you get some
glitches.
So, and the story say EKDC has announced that it is currently experiencing service downtime on all prepaid platforms, which has impacted customers' ability to recharge their prepaid meters. The company appeals to all affected to bear with the situation, promising that the issue will be resolved within the shortest possible time. And if you say that they beg our customers, say make them understand, this na temporary.
This na time where people they read meaning to everything. I mean they don't want make we load our meter, they don't want make we have electricity. That is not the situation. It's just a temporary fault which is being attended to, and perhaps even
and
by
say
even
now
as I speak now, if you be say they don't clear the fault,
clear the fault.
That is
so
it.
bear with EKDC.
Okay, I think we should go
on a short break.
On a short break.
Yes.
Dear esteemed customer, Eco Electricity Distribution Company, Ecodisco, hereby advises you against careless attitudes in your daily usage of electricity to avoid electrocution. Electrocution is the passage of electrical current through a human body, resulting in death. EKEDC therefore advises you to be extremely careful when using electric gas cookers, microwave ovens, washing machines, irons, and so on when plugging in your TV, radio, DVD players, and stereo sets. Do not tamper with or attempt repairing your meter if it develops a fault. Invite a qualified electrical engineer. Also, this rainy season, to avoid electrocution or untimely death, be careful not to step on naked electricity wire or engage in any trading or business activity under high tension wire. For any electrical issues you have, call our customer care line on 0708 067 1170 and 0700 123 5666. EKEDC, empowering the quality of lives.
Yes, you're welcome back. It's still our program, Power Connect Show. That's our program, Empowering Quality of Life. ABC, yes.
Yes, it's the Power Connect Show, and you know that we always bring you the best. Courtesy as sponsors. Eco Electricity Distribution Company, EKEDC. And the company always, ensures that whatever that will not make you, the customer out there, have supply, the way you want it is well addressed and quickly treated. And one issue that could affect the customer from having supply the way we want it and at the time we want it is vandalism. Maybe I did speak too much grammar self. Waiting be this vandalism. Of course, well, before not be me go to talk about waiting be vandalism. I have two guests here from our proud sponsors EKEDC. I have the Chief Finance Officer of EKEDC, Mr. Joseph Esenwa.
Listeners, you're welcome. My name is Joseph Esenwa, like you rightly said.
And I have the GM Technical Services Engineer Femi Laoye.
Good afternoon, our esteemed customers.
Gentlemen, you are welcome.
You are welcome. So today we're going to be looking at vandalism and its impact on the business. The impact of the business. Well, but before we go into that, sir, we just that is Mr. Esenwa. We just read, from the news and tidbits that there is a new order from NEC. Talking about bilateral agreement between the discos and Gencos, having direct dealing to buy bulk power. What is
it all about?
What is it all about? Buying bulk power. What does it really mean indirectly?
Thank you so much. What it means is very simple. Basically, what is going on right now is that there are so many generating companies, thermal generating companies, and also hydro and a couple of renewable. Right now, MBET, which is the bulk trader, invoices are issued to MBET when this power is generated and thrown into the grid. Okay, so MBET will then issue invoices to the distribution companies for the portion that they take. We as a disco, Eco Electricity, for example, I would say the invoices are issued to us, so we pay to MBET, and then MBET will now pay the distribution companies. That is what's going on. The generating companies. Thank you so much. Yeah. But what NEC is trying to do is, okay, MBET, step aside. Let the distributing companies buy directly from the generating companies. There are advantages to this because it gives the distribution companies the ability to negotiate directly with the generating companies and get a good term, on the power they're going to be purchasing over time.
So does it mean more power to the customers
and at affordable rates?
Well, what it means is that if we're able to get a good rate from the generating companies, it will also assist in the system. Okay. Even though NEC is the one that issues in terms of the cost. NEC is the one that determines the rate. But in terms of power availability, if we're able to get good rates and the generating companies also able to get their money, there will be more power available.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. My friend ABC don't talk better, big drama in the opening. You talk say na vandalism be our main focus today. So I won't start make we break out that this vandalism. Say me I no go school. Wetin be vandalism, Engineer Lauye? And what's the current state of vandalism within EKDC license domain? Has it gone down or up in recent time?
Yes. When we talk about vandalism, we are talking about theft on our cables, on our equipment, transformers, and accessories within our network. The last few years, we've recorded high rate of vandalism in our network, which has seriously impeded our operations, performance to service delivery to our customers. So as it is, it's not as if there's any reduction, and because the impact depends on the segment of our network that are being vandalized. So the vandalism is still at a high rate, and we are still canvassing for the support of our esteemed customers and community leaders, agencies to see how we can curb this.
So, if I understand, vandalism now willful destruction or damage to your facilities. Abi? Say yes. People where they destroy, where they damage.
But not just that, then they destroy. Then they steal lamp. They steal lamp so that they can use it to make money for themselves.
Yes.
So
yes, it's you can say it's an act of willful damage. And the cause
and theft.
Okay, together.
Because you see, majority of our network in Ecodisco, so at least 50% are predominantly underground cables, and these cables are with copper and very expensive. So the main reason why they are stealing those cables is because of the copper inside. Land is very expensive, and
so now you say there's a thin line between vandalism and theft and energy theft.
No. There's
a thin line.
Yes.
Especially where they destroy. Now you say it was steal.
They steal now. They steal.
Okay.
They steal.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe we can go to the CFO, Mr. Esenwa. You are the custodian of the company's funds, and you surely must have an idea of what it costs to replace these items. How can you let us into into what it has been costing ECO to replace vandalized items over time?
Thank you so much. One key thing here is the amount you spend on a yearly basis is not the same. It all depends on the vandalism volume and the nature of the items being vandalized. Sometimes it can be a little bit low, sometimes it can be very high. In some years, we've spent over like $1 billion, in replacing some of the things that were stolen. Because some of these items, like my
billion naira.
Yes, please. Some of these items that were stolen, they are very expensive, and when you take a very large quantity, it impacts on our, definitely the amount we spend. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, vandalism, I never do with Engineer Lauye because vandalism come in different shapes and sizes. Let me ask, can you please enlighten on the different types of vandalism that exist?
How it happens.
How they take happen.
Yes, the vandalism come in different ways. Number one, we talk about the willful damage to our properties. Then number two is that there are some people that even doing it, they don't even know that, yes, this has negative impact in the EKDCB operation. For example, all lorries with great height,
loaded so high,
them bringing our wires down, bringing our poles down, it's vandalism. Because that act will disrupt us from our performance to our respective customers in our network.
Okay,
maybe Mr. Senwa will want to also add to that.
Yes, okay, looking at the vandalism aspect of it, okay, one may look at the damage, the other aspect is the theft. Okay, most of the vandalism is driven by theft. Okay, the desire to steal the item, and the most painful aspect of it is that the item being stolen by whoever that steals it, what they sell it for is so minute,
very ridiculous,
very minute compared to what it will cost to replace. you're going to say, for example,
even what it will cost the public.
Exactly. Oh no, of course we'll get to that. You know, the talking about the item itself. You stealing a copper wire, for example, or copper cable for a long distance. You're going to smelt the cable into something that someone will go and sell to others as scrap buyers or something like that. It doesn't balance up. So it's important, you know, for our esteemed customers that these items, you know, that we allow them not to be vandalized, especially in our neighborhood. They're kept safe. You know, if you talk about the implication of vandalism, to us as a company, it costs us money to replace. Again, you know.
Sir, you also talked about the damage aspect, apart from the theft. That what it's driven, you know, like you said, some people they do it, they don't even know. Who are such people?
Okay, for example, people who do construction along the road. You know, you can just go and cut a cable. Okay, probably at the time you were cutting the cable, you didn't know that. I mean, there was no power, so you didn't know that that's a power carrying a cable. And you go and cut it because you're using your digger to just dig. By the time you maybe the power is restored on that line, okay, if it is a partial contact, there's a blowout. And that automatically means there won't be any supply to the end, the person, where it is terminating to, for us to serve the people. And it comes to his own losses too, you know, which I also want to address. You know, for us as a company, we definitely, beyond the cost of replacing the items, okay, we also know that we are, as a distribution company, we are meant to take a certain percentage of the power generated. Okay, if, say for example, this vandalized equipment is meant to serve a high energy consuming environment, it's going to affect our ability to take that energy from the what's it called, from the generating company and distribute it to the off-taker. I mean, the people that will use it. And if we don't do that as a company, we get penalized because we didn't meet our target set by NEC, you know, to us. Also, of course, every business person does business with the hope of making profit. Yeah. So for every power that is sold, there's an element that has to be like a profit to us. So if we're not able to get people to buy the energy, we're losing money also.
Well said, Mr. Senwa. That's the Chief Finance Officer. That's EKEDC. At this point, I think I'd like to go for a short break. So that I could digest all the things where they don't tell us. We'll go for a short break. But please, our listeners, yes, when we come back, it will be the time for you to actually engage these men. What do they mean by vandalism itself? How they take affect service from EKEDC. So we'll go for a short break, but before we go, let me read out the numbers to call when we come back. 020-1515-1027. I also have 020-1515-2027. Then the WhatsApp number is 081-001-30349. Those are the three lines. Call us when we return from the break.
Or send us WhatsApp messages.
Okay, thank you.
Dear Ogbonge Eco Disco customer, I beg you, make you go our website www.ekedp.com/STS and enter your current meter number to check whether your meter qualify to upgrade to the STS2 version. If your meter qualify, we go holla you back. But if you not qualify, you fit apply for new meter and the EKEDC go return the meter money to you over time. If you experience any wahala, I beg you, make you contact our customer experience team through the email or phone where we provide. This na public service announcement from EKEDC. EKEDC. Now we they empower the quality of life.
Oh yes, you're welcome back. It's the Power Connect show on Niger FM 102.7. The numbers to call once again are 020-1515-1027. I also have 020-1515-2027. Then the WhatsApp number is 081-001-30349. Those are the three lines to call us. So please let us receive your opinion about it. There's this perception, Engineer Olaoye.
Yes, sir.
That when this vandalism takes place, people they think say now una staff. The EKEDC.
It's why we have someone on the line.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're welcome. Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, please. We have lost that call.
Okay, so please call us back. Now people they think say when vandalism take place, now be say people where they damage, where they steal, where they carry your equipment. Say now una get hand, say some of your staff, some of your say black sheep they among so many. Say now your staff we know about the thing. Now they do the Hello, good evening. Good evening. Why? Line they realize the lines they jam themselves. So we want make you just enlighten.
Clear the air on this matter.
Yes, it's true that we'll be receiving that allegation that it is those people that knows about those technology or electricity that are vandalizing those equipment. But I want to say here today that in EKDC, all the vandals that we've arrested, there is no trace of any EKDC staff there. So we have the record of all of them, and none of them either retired or serving staff.
Yes, sorry, please pause there. Pause there.
Why are we losing all the costs?
The line there too many. ABC. Now everybody want to talk to us.
Okay.
So you are
okay. But before we ask the question, let people know that if you are not able to get to us via voice call, you can reach us through WhatsApp, please.
That be say 081-001-30349. Send us WhatsApp message. Mr. Osenwa, the thing we talk, you want to add something to it?
The truth is that, sincerely speaking, that allegation, we're aware of it, we've heard about it. But like I said, almost all the other the vandalism with gotten people arrested, our staff, they're not there. Even the people that got electrocuted in the process of vandalizing our equipment, our staff, they were also not there. We're not saying that we don't have some bad eggs. That's not what we're here to say. Okay? But again, to vandalize our assets, you don't need any specific technology. You don't need any specific training. You don't need anything unique. Transformers are there. Everybody's seeing it. Cables are there. Everybody's seeing it. I mean, everything is there.
And the man that wants to destroy does not need any expertise
at all. All we just ask is, please help us protect our equipment.
That's okay. Who? Now you direct that to CDAs and communities. How much involved are they in the fight, or maybe in helping you to secure your equipment, such that these bandits don't get as far as even destroying them?
There are some communities, I can tell you, they are spot on in terms of watching out, for the vandals in their neighborhood and protecting our assets. So those communities, they hardly witness any form of vandalism. There are also some communities, that are not, they don't bother, because they believe that ECO should go and protect their assets. The key issue here is the area we cover is a lot. Our asset that is deployed in all these areas is a lot. So we don't have the resources to be able to be monitoring 24 hours in a day all our assets. So we expect people that are living very close to the asset, or people who have contact the areas where the assets are deployed, to also have their eye. I mean,
to own it
and help. You can't be passing through a place where our transformer is and you see somebody with saw entering that place. And
you're turning a blind eye,
and you see him cutting the wire, and you're just going away because it doesn't concern you. Let's not forget when eventually.
Yes, ABC. At last we have a first. Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. They hear you. Wait make we meet you. Your name?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Where are you? It's like
where you they call us from? Okay, he wants to call us back. Please call us back. Okay. Many like him.
So, like I was saying, you don't see someone who is carrying an equipment to go and use and cut something from our transformer, and you just walk away because it doesn't concern you. No, if he cuts that thing or vandalizes that equipment that is there, you, the customer, will not have supply. Okay, and at the end of the day, for some of us who have deep freezers, stock up. And there's no power to get these things frozen. You're going to lose.
Going to be
the
great
people
loss.
who use our light to do business, they're not going to have power. So it's our business. You, the customer, we, the Eco Electricity. Let's put our hands together to ensure that our assets are protected wherever they are deployed, because the loss is on both sides.
maybe what I want to bring out from this is that are you saying that it is not all the time that there is power outage where light go off? Make we talk in the way our people go understand that the fault is from Meko. It could be a vendor that has caused it.
Very clear, because I mean when you cut the wire supplying power to your neighborhood, or when the wire supplying power to your neighborhood is cut, there will not be any supply. So you'll be thinking NEPA has, Eco has taken light. No, we didn't even take the light. It's more of
I want to pursue the earlier question was about the collaboration with the cities. What about the security agencies? You have any form of collaboration with them to secure your equipment?
Well, we don't deploy security agencies to locations where our equipment are all the time. I mean, if it becomes mandatory, we do it. However, one thing we'll say very clear here is that when we reach out, when there are issues and we reach out to the security agencies, we do get positive response, and they can work with us to help us in maybe getting the people arrested or anything.
This question is very, very vital. People will do things when they know that there will be no penalty, there will be nothing will happen. Have things been happening by way of prosecution and conviction of arrested vandals? How many of such incidents of convicted vandals or sent to jail or whatever, how many of such have we had in recent time?
The truth is that some of these people who do some of these vandals, we catch them.
Good.
Sometimes the community will be the one to catch them and report to us. I'll take them to the police. From there, we will now get co-opted into it. And anyone we see, we don't spare. There will be prosecution. We just secured the prosecution in this July. Good. Okay, somebody who they are vandalized, and it's about 3 counts to charge.
Where that one happen? Where?
That's somewhere in Ireland here.
Okay.
So somewhere in Ireland.
Lagos Island.
Lagos Island, yes. 3 years jail term. No option of fine.
No option of fine.
3 years jail term. Straight away.
I want to make somebody just call. Make the ask you about
the
this.
Phone,
the line be 020-1515-1027. The other line is 020-1515-2027. You feel bad, send WhatsApp message 081-001-30349.
Our time they run. I get this question for you get a question for Engineer Lawi.
Engineer Lawi, it's about technology. Say now your area.
You just read my mind. Okay, hello. Someone dey line. Hello, yes. Yeah. Can we meet you?
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, my first concern, I just have the question for the engineer, please.
Okay, fine. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. The community that CDCs that we provide materials ourselves. Food, sometimes buy food, buy consumers, to get consumers. And later on, we are being informed that those no matter what you buy in your city, it belongs to the distribution company. I don't know if that's true or.
Okay. Where are you speaking from, please?
Hello.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling my distributor. I think the Kenya.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
It's outside our coverage area. Yeah. So before we go, sir, technology. What role is technology playing in helping to stem the tide of vandalism?
Yes, everything in the current world. So we are going. Everything is automation. Starting from the automation of our system through SCADA, and also to see how we can use it to track all these vandalism cases. So we are going in that direction whereby we can, just like we have smart meters at home, where if there is any attempt on our cables that can send signals to all our stakeholders, police, community leaders, CDAs, our security agencies, that can signal so that we can deploy.
So that one is in the pipeline.
Yeah, time is up. ABC, we can't proceed. So, before we go, Engineer Lawi, we can't thank you enough. And Mr. Esenwa, thank you for your time and your
Thanks so much.
I wish we could extend this to 45 minutes or 1 hour. But thank you very much.
Maybe another time.
My name is Banji Busari. That's our package today on Power Connect Show. See you next week. Bye-bye.
I'm thanking you so much. My name is Ademola Benkranson Adegoke. I'll see you next week.
www.ekdp.com/STS and input your current meter number to check the eligibility status of your meter to upgrade to the STS2 version. If your meter is eligible, we will get back to you, but if it is not eligible, you will have to apply for a new meter, and note that EKDC will reimburse you for the meter over time. If you experience any issues, kindly contact our customer experience team via the email or phone number provided. This is a public service announcement from Eco Electricity Distribution Company.